GarageCast is broadcasting from a two-car garage somewhere in Oklahoma.
So this is probably the most basic mini truck upgrade, and this upgrade is less than $20. Hey, and if you have the stuff laying around, it might be free. So in this video, we're gonna black out the stock wheels and fix all the other black trim on my S10 just using spray paint and see how much of a difference it makes. Before the end of the video, we're going to talk about this guy and some other projects. Okay, so real quickly on the S10, I went ahead and did one wheel at a time and took one off at a time. Actually before, and I didn't get it on film, I used this Armor All Heavy Duty cleaner. I'm not paid to show this to you, I'm just showing you what I used. I just followed the directions on this, and this gets all the brake dust and everything off the wheel, the tire. It just, you're starting off with something clean. Got after it with some 180 by hand, which you just fold it over, you know, if you've never worked with sandpaper before. Now these wheels, somebody had already tried touching them up with some gray paint, and unfortunately left a bunch of runs and stuff. So I had to go a little more aggressive on these wheels. This helped me get the runs out on the really flat spots, like around the lug nuts and near the and across the face of it.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
How about you some birthday presents?
Oh yeah. What's that?
Surprise!
Surprise? Cool. You get the
Hold it up after you get it, open
hold it up. I see where we're going with this. You're kind of funny.
Love you.
Go to cap the shirt I want to put on. Thanks. Appreciate it. Perfect. Might be my official shirt for this. Because I don't like saying it out loud. But I don't mind having it on a shirt. Thanks, babe. Okay, so the wheels are all sanded. And now you gotta get them all cleaned off. I just use compressed air to get them cleaned off. And you probably notice I do that in between each stage. But that way it gets all the dry stuff away. But that's never just clean enough for paint. I go ahead and clean it off with whatever you can have. Usually wax and grease remover is what you want to use. I went ahead and just used mineral spirits to get these cleaned. It worked fine. Especially after that, I just went ahead and hit it with the air one more time to dry it out. I believe that was clean enough for what I'm doing. My favorite way, or the easiest way for me is I haven't grabbed these cards from an old board game, but they're just playing cards. I saved these so I could go ahead and tuck them inside the rim between the wheel, and that's how I mask off my I go around it at least one time, kind of make a tack coat. Plus I'm working with a matte color, so it'll actually help with the matte shine, even if it ends up being a little dry. But I just kind of go over the wheel and dust it a little bit, and then I'm going to probably put 2 to 3 more coats of it, just hammering it on. Making sure it's just to a point where it looks like it's a point to where you can tell it's wet, but it still has a little bit of peel to it. That way you know it's not too smooth, because at that point you know it's probably going to run. I don't know if I worded that right or not. Anyways, this is why I make the videos. I want it to look like that. Alright, and then after that I just let it dry and put the chrome rings back on, and they look pretty good. So go ahead and pop your hood, and there's going to be a screw on 2 screws on each side right above the headlight. You also want to make sure that they get the 2 screws that are in the grill, one above and below the bow tie. And then there'll be some clips that just stay on the grill, and you just kind of like, you be ginger when pulling them out, but they should just pop out. You could also maybe need to like get a tool down there and pry it out. It depends on the condition of your grill. I was able to just pop mine off. So once you get that off, I mean, really, what we're trying to do is take care of those headlight pockets that are faded out. Just kind of like took my time and taped around on the factory edge where it went from chrome to black. I'm kind of overusing tape, but it is what it is. And once it was masked up, I kind of scuffed it a little bit with like a Scotch-Brite pad. Didn't need a whole lot. Then cleaned it out, similar to like doing the wheel. And then same with painting it, kind of started off light and then ended up hammering it by the end. So that took care of the grill. And the last thing we did that we were able to fit into this budget, we also did the doors. Well, I only did one door, only one door needed. This spot right here, is that a reveal molding? It's just blackout tape is what it is. The stickers that were on the truck are clearly, they were toast. Even just trying to get them off, they were scratched down to the bare metal. So I went ahead and sanded these down, or sanded this side down. And then there's a factory line if you already had these black spots, but otherwise you just go from what you would see as the glass, the rubber, kind of like from here to here. You kind of make it look like it's a one continuous window when you're done. And then you applied this the same way as all the other spots. So I'd always start off with just a tack coat, and then after that I just kind of hammer it on to where it doesn't feel like it's like I've been painting for 20 years, so I can definitely tell when something's about to sag or run. Not trying to brag, I just...
You fellas have nothing to worry about. I'm a professional.
So yeah, you can see this was a pretty easy project. Like I said, you know, all we used was a couple cans of spray paint and a little bit of sandpaper. I haven't forgot the mow cart. I haven't forgot about the mow cart. I'm sorry. Just so anyone else that's watching that isn't aware, I have a few more projects that we are working on this summer of 2024. I go out probably tomorrow to fix the brakes on the Tahoe and get it here, so that gives us another project. I also have an old JDM car that we should be doing a full paint job on. And then we also have my pickup truck, which, speaking of birthday presents, this is what my dad got. It's got the right truck on the front. Pretty cool. It's a pig nose 1960 Chevy C10. I technically call it an A10 because it says it's an Apache 10 on the outside. I'm probably wrong. That's okay. This is gonna be a really big build that should be starting here in the next couple weeks. We gotta finish the mow cart. I have to finish the mow cart before July. Otherwise it's just it's embarrassing at this point. Anyways, that's it.